Whether you want to start streaming or just capture some gameplay footage, this is how you can use the Elgato 4K to capture gameplay footage from your Nintendo Switch 2, PS5, Xbox, and a whole lot more. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Maddie, the hippie hacker, and today we're going to be diving into Elgato's brand new 4K capture card. First off, I just want to say thank you to Elgato for sending this over for me to test, but like always, all thoughts and opinions are my own. But I have to say, the 4K has been getting a lot of hype since it dropped last week, and some people are even calling it the best capture card for the Nintendo Switch 2. So in this video, we're going to see if that's actually true. And if you've never used a capture card before, don't stress. Elgato capture cards are always the easiest to set up. This one is completely plug and play, which means no extra drivers or complicated installs. You literally take the HDMI cable from your gaming console and plug it into the input. Then you take the HDMI cable from your monitor and plug it into the output. Then all you have to do is take the USB-C cable and plug it into your computer. The 4K handles all the encoding and sends the video feed to your computer so you can start streaming or recording. Now, the big selling point for the 4K is what it can handle for its price. This capture card records in full 4K 60 with HDR10 support, so you're getting crisp, detailed footage with better color depth. It also supports passthrough of 4K 60 HDR VRR or 1080p 240. And if you're not in either one of those, it also supports 1440p 144, which is the perfect middle ground between 1080p and 4K. A huge deal if you want better gameplay footage, but don't want the file sizes of 4K. And I know a lot of you are going to want to record commentary or your party's game chat. So another nice touch is the 4K actually includes a 3.5mm analog audio input. So you can easily capture your audio without needing a second interface or some software to sync your audio in post-edit. But to do this, you'll need to purchase the Elgato ChatLink Pro, but it's not required to capture your gameplay audio. Elgato also launched a brand new software alongside the 4K called Elgato Studio. It's lightweight and super easy to use. It has a very basic interface that easily lets you change your gameplay footage settings. It also has more advanced settings to let you select the video's color range, EDIT mode, a custom EDIT, or where it's pulling the audio from. It's perfect for people that want to capture gameplay footage without a ton of extra setup. It's clean, minimal, and it easily recognizes your capture card right off the bat. The 4K is also compatible with Elgato's Capture iPad app, so you don't have to have a computer set up to get your gameplay footage. Now, if you're someone who loves deep customization for your streaming, like overlays, alerts, scenes, OBS and Streamlabs will still be your go-to. And the good news is the 4K works flawlessly with them both. You just don't have the instant recognition that Elgato Studio has. On the Mac, you'll still have to manually select the capture card for both video and audio. It's UVC compatible, which means that any major capture or streaming app will recognize it instantly without any extra drivers. Let's talk about the price, because this is where the 4K gets really interesting. It retails at $160, just $20 less than Elgato's HD60 X capture card. But the kicker is, the 4K actually has better specs than the HD60 X. You're getting full 4K 60 capture, HDR10 support, and that insane 1080p 240 pass-through that a lot of gamers are going to love. But how does this compare to Elgato's 4K, the more expensive $250 capture card? Well, the 4K can handle 4K 144 capture and pass-through, which sounds amazing if you're running a next-gen console. But here's the thing, if you're only streaming for the Nintendo Switch 2, you're never gonna hit those numbers. The Switch 2 maxes out at 4K 60 in TV mode and 1080p 120 or 1440 120. And the 4K lines up exactly with those limits. So why would you pay $100 more for features that your Switch 2 can't even handle? The 4K nails the exact ceiling of what the Nintendo Switch 2 can do without overspending on specs you don't need. And while the Switch 2 is where the 4K really shines, it's not locked to just the Switch 2. You can use it for an Xbox Series X or S, a PS5, or maybe even an iPad, which is perfect for creators that have to switch between consoles, and it really allows you the freedom of how and where you can capture your footage. So who is the 4K actually for? Well, if you're planning to stream or record on your Nintendo Switch 2, this is it. It hits every spec that the Nintendo Switch 2 can handle without making you pay for overkill features. If you're gaming on the PS5 or Xbox and aren't recording in 4K 144, this might be a better option for you too. It's an incredible value, especially if you want something that's just plug in and play. It works on Windows, Mac, or iPad without any headaches, and is probably one of the easiest capture cards to recommend at the moment. For me personally, the 4KS has been my go-to capture card as of recent, and the setup took less than 5 minutes, the footage looks clean. Overall, the Elgato 4KS is, in my opinion, the best capture card on the market for the Nintendo Switch 2, and honestly might be the best option for anyone that's starting to get into streaming or just want to record your gameplay. It's compact, cross-platform, and actually has better specs than some of Elgato's other more premium capture cards. If you found this video helpful, it would mean a lot if you dropped a like, and also consider subscribing down below for more tech content. I'm Maddie the Hippie Hacker, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Bye.